If you've come this far, it's because something inside you refuses to settle for little, won't accept routine as destiny, can't stand the thought of merely surviving while life slips through your fingers. And that is rare, and powerful. Because the hunger for more knowledge, more clarity, more freedom, is the spark that ignites the fire of transformation. Yet wanting more, by itself, is not enough. You must know how to turn that hunger into consistent action. That's where the true path begins. First, build your own library of freedom. Set aside a space, physical or digital, where you collect ideas that change the way you think. Books, videos, podcasts, reports. But only what expands you, provokes you, challenges you. This will be your silent arsenal. Second, assemble your invisible circle of mentors. Not all of them will stand beside you in person. Many will live in books, interviews, stories. Choose 5 brilliant minds and dive into them. Learn how they think, what they would do in your place. Let their voices replace the mediocre advice most people keep repeating. Third, practice selective attention. The world is full of noise, news, opinions, dramas, but you must sharpen your focus. Listen only to what moves you forward. The rest is distraction disguised as importance. Fourth, document your journey. Write, record, reflect. Store your financial decisions, your mistakes, your wins, your goals. A learning diary shows you how far you've come and reveals patterns you never notice otherwise. Fifth, teach what you learn. Share it with those around you, a friend, a child, a colleague, not to show off, but to cement the knowledge. Teaching is the deepest stage of learning. And those who teach, lead. Sixth, launch side projects, even small ones. A weekend business, a symbolic investment, a content channel. The goal isn't immediate profit. It's to build initiative, creativity, discipline, the quiet virtues of freedom. Finally, prepare for cycles. There will be phases of fatigue, doubt, discouragement. That's natural. But remember, a well-trained mind doesn't rely on motivation. It keeps going because it knows discipline is what separates desire from achievement. Rich Dad never promised an easy road. He promised only that if you commit to the process, one day you'll wake up and realize you no longer depend on anyone. Because freedom doesn't arrive as a prize. It's born within. It grows in silence. And one day it explodes in the form of choices. Do you still want more? Then accept this. The game never ends. It only deepens. And those who play to the finish are never the same again. In the next portal, we'll dive into a new territory. The decisions that define legacies. Because learning to be free is just the beginning. But learning to multiply that freedom is the true ending, or perhaps the next beginning.